Hi there, it's Moira McDonald. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm just about to show you a junk journal. Hold on, I'm just trying to get it in shot. I hadn't actually realised I'd finished this, but it's a traveller's notebook. Oh, I can't even say it. Traveller's notebook size. So I think it's something like 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. Covers just scrapbooking paper. Stamperia scrapbooking paper, if memory. Oh no, wait a minute, it might not be. It's 13 Arts scrapbook paper. Closure is a piece of elasticated lace, which is white, and there's a wee pin on it with a cameo. So we'll just dive in. I've actually, I say this quite often, I don't always give my books names. Very rarely do I get to say it, that I give them a name, but I have in this instance, and this book is called Hearts, and that'll be fairly clear as to why I've called it that. It's the tuck shop, the tuck spots. I say it's tuck shop. It's the tuck shop. Let's all have a bar of hearts. Right. Anyway, here we go. So I've got a tuck here, and I've got a kind of vintage Valentine style heart here. And this is just a die cut shape, which I have. It's black card, and I have embossed it with, I've got to make sure I've got it the right way around, it's really difficult to tell. It's a kind of pink embossing powder that's kind of pearlescent. Just thought it was something that was a wee bit different. Obviously you can write on the back with a gel pen or something like that. I've got an envelope here. I actually showed this in the tutorial I did yesterday about decoupage, because this is a decoupage dries paper image here. Just some stamping around the top, a piece of fabric and some laces, and a wee vellum sticker there, and a piece of washi tape. That's a piece of fabric in the back. There's nothing in this envelope, but obviously it's there for you if you're looking to keep some wee mementos of something. A couple of bits of stamping and some collage, top and bottom, just so that it's not a daunting task when you start to journal in this. Same sort of thing here. That's one of those stamps that I made from Marta's tutorial at Maremi Small Art. She showed you how to make full postage stamps, and that's one of mine down there. Piece of Edith Holden. Here I've got a book page, and in order that you can journal on it, I've added just a piece of thinly decorated note paper that's stuck on with washi. Over the page we've got another tuck here, and it's a double tuck. So I've actually die cut one of those little dresses that I showed you the other week onto the card. I think it's stuck onto is from Prima Marketing, and it's just some dictionary paper. Cut another wee ticket shape, again from a different Prima Marketing paper. There in the first little tuck. Up the top we've got an actual journaling card, Blame It on My Wild Heart. Again from Prima Marketing, and this is another piece of Prima paper which I've die cut into the shape of another ticket using the Tim Holtz ticket shapes. Collage here, and another die cut heart. That's a bit of ledger paper that I just sewed in a ruffle, some lace at the bottom, and a piece of washi there, and some stamping. Some more stamping here, and got a bit of the German book that I quite often use with a washi sticker on top of that. Here another bit of book page, and I have die cut a piece of note paper which I've stuck on, so again there's journaling space on that. Another one of those wee envelopes that I really like. A vellum sticker there, some stamping, and this is to give some texture, just lace. It's cut from a piece of lace I've got. Some stamping here again. Over the page, more stamping, bit of book page, bit of washi tape with the images of churches and cathedrals. This is a metallic sticker, and here just an old postage stamp. That's music paper that's been tea stained. Doily there. Another piece of just ordinary paper. I've cut it down using a die to give it a bit of sort of shape and make it look a bit different in the book. Here we've got a playing card, which is, needless to say, a heart. 2 hearts down there. Stamped a Tim Holtz ticket. Little piece of embossed card there. Up the top we've got a bit of I don't know if that is that might be just a cut from a piece of ephemera. Another wee sticker and a stamp to go, and that's a bit of fussy cut book image. Oh, there's a wee bit of lace at the back of that as well. Over the page we've got a bit of fabric there that I've used like washi tape. Washi tape, I think, yeah. Book page and piece of lace, and another couple of wee hearts up the top with some stamping. This is just a paper bag that I've added lace to at the bottom, and it's got one of the tags from Tag Along A Me 4. If you haven't checked that out, please feel free to do so. Some more lace on that side of the bag. Here we've got another heart and another one of Marta's stamps, and that's just an image that I die cut and went round it with distress ink, and then added some of the Metallique Finnabair gilding wax type stuff. Here I die cut the black card to use as another journaling spot up the top. It's been embossed with the pink embossing powder. I think that's a Lindy Stamp Gang embossing powder. Bit of washi there and a vellum sticker on top. Just things that add interest. Obviously the fact that that's embossed, you know, it's got a bit of texture to it. Here, that fabric I really like. Just used that as like fabric washi there on that music paper. This is your Edith Holden. Another bit of book page, and there's a tuck here, another heart tuck, another tag from Tag Along A Me 4, and a little die cut ticket from Prima marketing paper. This is an envelope that I showed you in the Tag Along A Me. Nothing in the actual envelope, just made out of music paper, but again it's there for you if you've got something that you want to keep. Cut this piece of paper with Martha Stewart punch, and this is the centre of the signature, just the one signature obviously, with it being a traveller's notebook, and again I die cut the top to add a wee bit of interest and make it look like note paper. Book page here, and you can journal on this little bit. Here is I used black card and I embossed it, and then I tried to colour it using the Distress Oxides, and I must admit I don't think I would bother doing that again. So it's a wee flower with a leaf, and I mean you can maybe see it. I've also added some of the gold gilding wax around the edges, and it actually came out looking really quite good, but the amount of effort, bear with me. Shh. Timmy! Shh. It's Bindi, what can I say? Right, we've got a double tuck here, and I have another little dress, which again is just, what do you call it, dictionary paper? And that's just cut from, it was a tag that came in with some stuff I'd ordered from AliExpress, and I just die cut it because I thought it looked quite nice and quite vintagey. So they're in there, and there's actually a tuck there, but I've not put anything in it. I'm sure you'll cope. Here we've got another one of those faux postage stamps, but I used an image from a comic book. It's a vintage comic book, and I aged it up using distress ink. Some vellum, washi there, and a bit of book page. And in here we've got a piece of ephemera, just a wee poem, kind of romantic poem. Another wee ticket that was die cut from Prima Marketing, and one of my bingo cards. Down the bottom, that's a wax seal, and when I'd done the wax seal I then went over it with the gilding wax. I don't know if you can, well you should be able to see it. It's really difficult for me to tell because of the angle of the camera, but hopefully you can see that okay. Some stamping up the top there. Over the page, that's a kind of it's a button, and I just put some thread through it. I'm not sure what it's made of. It's not wood, I don't think anyway, but it's quite thick. And over the page just a kind of die cut tag, some sticker and washi there again. This button here is, bear with me till I move that stamp out the way. I've been taking photographs, so I've got stuff lying all around about me. This is a button that I decoupaged a napkin onto ages and ages ago. Perio did a video on it, and I made a few at the time, and as is always the case, you make things, you put them away, out the way to deal with something else, and then you forget you got them. So I came across that the other day, and I thought it went quite well because it was floral. Postage stamp there, just some washi and washi at the back. And some more die cut hearts there. Tip-in here, just a piece of lace with the embroidery on it, and I added a piece of fabric at the top so that I could sew it in okay, because obviously sewing in the lace, it was a bit iffy. I wanted to make sure it stuck okay. Here again I die cut some note paper to give you extra journaling on that bit of book page. That piece of fabric I really like, with some lace added to it, sewn down the middle. And just some fussy cut clock and washi stickers here, same down the bottom. Oh, over the page we've got another double tuck. We've got a piece of ephemera, just a ticket, a die cut, and another wee ticket. Some more collage on that page. And that's the end. Here we've got one of the tickets from Tag Along With Me 4. Just ephemera and a bingo card and another die cut ticket. And that goes in the heart at the end. So that's my most recent book, and it will be going up for sale as always. I'll leave a link below to where you can find it if you're interested. Anybody got any questions, please give me a wee shout, and I'll see what I can do to keep you informed. So thanks very much for your time today, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks guys, bye bye.